Literally everybody is investing in Pittsburgh real estate right now. Barbara Corcoran herself said she's taking a ton of money out of New York City real estate and putting that into Pittsburgh. So there is tremendous opportunity and still time to get in. So by the end of this video, you're going to know exactly why everyone is investing in Pittsburgh real estate and how you could get started. And we're going after it right now. Hey everyone, I'm Riley Madden, a real estate specialist here in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania with eXp Realty. If this is your first time to this channel and you want to learn absolutely everything on what it's like to work, eat, sleep, live, and play, all right here in Pittsburgh, and also what's going on with Pittsburgh real estate, make sure you start by tapping that subscribe button and click that little bell so you're notified every time we come out with a new video. We get reach outs every single day from people all over the world who are making a move to Pittsburgh, and we absolutely love it. If you're considering a move to Pittsburgh or any of our surrounding suburbs, make sure to reach out, give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email, DM us on social media, however you want to get a hold of us. We've got your back when making a move to Pittsburgh. So Barbara Corcoran herself, the queen of New York real estate, actually said she's taking her money out of New York real estate and putting it into Pittsburgh. She said Pittsburgh is the perfect storm right now, and she's extremely bullish on our market. And not only that, but Pittsburgh has been on fire with its top rankings. So we're getting plenty of top rankings for, of course, livability, our new jobs coming in, projected stability in our market in 2023, fastest growing rents, and most popular cities for millennials. But to put it in a few words, our real estate market and our city in general is on fire, and this is just the beginning. So being an agent, working with investors, being an investor myself, and also growing up in a family who's been investing in Pittsburgh real estate for over 25 years, I'm going to tell you 5 reasons why I see everybody investing in Pittsburgh real estate and how you could get started. So number 1 on our list is going to be that affordability, which a lot of out-of-state investors and even out-of-state clients moving here say they can't believe how affordable our real estate is. Actually rated this year the cheapest city in the world to buy real estate. Right now, Redfin's data is showing that our median sales price is $210,000, which is very affordable compared to the national average. Now, our average rent is showing $1,600 for a 3-bedroom. So although our home prices are very affordable, our rents really don't match that affordability. Pittsburgh's actually a market where it's cheaper to buy than rent. So this is really good if you're looking at the buy and hold strategy and you're looking to acquire a decent amount of rental properties. Although our home prices are very affordable, our rents don't match that affordability. Pittsburgh's actually a market where it is cheaper to buy than rent. So that leads to tremendous opportunity for investors who are looking for the buy and hold strategy. A lot of our properties here do meet that 1% rule, so it makes it very simple when investing here and looking at numbers. And due to our affordable prices but our higher rents, a lot of people end up buying and holding in this market, and my family does that as well. It's also a great market for flips, but there's nothing like cash flow, and Pittsburgh is absolutely a cash flow market. And then you do have the added benefit of our strong and steady appreciation. We are actually in the top 10% nationally for annual real estate appreciation. So over the past 10 years, we've appreciated around 80%. And as Barbara even said, our prices are deflated right now. So when is a better time to get in? When the prices are low and the rents are still strong. A lot of my clients relocating here for residential purposes end up living here for a bit and then buying a good amount of investment properties after seeing the numbers, living in the neighborhoods, and realizing the opportunity for cash flow. Now, with our lower home prices, something you do want to keep in mind is taxes. And Allegheny County is known for having higher taxes, especially when buying and selling, because the transfer tax is one of the highest in the country. But as far as your annual property taxes, it varies greatly depending on the neighborhood due to the millage rate. So you definitely want to reach out on each property and each neighborhood to kind of get the average tax base for that home or for that general area. Number 2, a second reason why a ton of people invest in Pittsburgh real estate is that stability. So Pittsburgh is not one of those markets that sees the huge downswings and those huge upswings, but it's a slow and steady market with slow and steady growing appreciation, and it's known to be one of the most resilient markets in terms of recessions, housing crashes, and even pandemics. It is a Rust Belt city, so that itself is known to be a very resilient market when it comes to housing crashes. So when investing in a market like this, there's a lot less risk than investing in a market that does see those huge upswings. It's also a very safe market when it comes to the climate and the chance for a natural disaster. And it also is a landlord-friendly city. So the eviction process is less complicated than many other states, and there aren't any rent control laws. Obviously, you're going to want to put the rent at market value so that your vacancy rate is low, but it's nice whenever there is no control and you are able to set your own number. So overall, as you could tell, the market is safe. There's no big surprises or any big stressors when investing in Pittsburgh real estate. So in turn, that allows you the chance to invest in multiple properties and just have low risk while doing it, especially with the affordable prices. Number 3, the local economy and job growth. So not only is Pittsburgh known to have the most educated workforce in America, but it's also home to over 10 Fortune 500 companies. The area is accumulating many new jobs and has that strong STEM environment. Pittsburgh is known for its strong industries such as healthcare, technology, artificial intelligence, robotics, and financial services. And with the many high learning institutions such as Carnegie Mellon, Pitt, Duquesne, Chatham, Robert Morris, and so many more, it really gives us an edge in continually attracting new talent fresh out of college. And then you have all of our highly ranked school districts throughout our suburbs and in Western Pennsylvania in general. That is a huge driver for families moving here. Our school districts are very impressively ranked, and you could check out the rankings and the top districts on niche.com. And there is no state income tax here on Social Security and most retirement income. Our unemployment is currently at 4.7%, which is lower than it was prior to the pandemic, which is always a very good sign. And it's a very popular city for Generation Z and millennials for many reasons. And on top of that, it was ranked the 48th fastest growing city in the world recently. So things are looking really good for Pittsburgh's overall economy and job market, and you could thank its strong foundation and its strong workforce for that. So the 4th reason why everyone is investing here is our different neighborhoods and our housing inventory itself. So the nice thing about our real estate here is there is a large amount of older housing stock. There's lots of opportunity to buy a house and literally just do cosmetic updating and be able to either rent it out for hire or do a flip on it. And you will have many properties that need some more care taken to them and may need a full renovation, but it's a nice market where you're able to do that and make a large profit. Since my father does own a full home improvements company here, if you are looking to invest in a property that needs some work, during our showings, we could come by and advise you on where to put the money to get the highest return. Actually give you the full cost on what you would incur fixing it up and then of course buying it. And we have contractors lined up to do the work for you, which is especially helpful for my out-of-state investors. So when buying here, you'll also notice it's not that competitive as a market for buyers. So there is a lot of leverage and opportunity to get some negotiations going and get in under asking price. So we do have over 90 different neighborhoods just in our city limit and many different popular suburbs. And we do have a good bit of colleges, especially in our east end. So that's a strategy a lot of my investors go in, looking for something next to universities in order to rent it out to college students. Many of our neighborhoods do have their own business districts and just their own amenities that make each one so unique and so attractive. A lot of them have that great walkability, different parks in the neighborhoods itself, and then you also have your bus lines and in some areas your T station. So your T station is in our city, but the only suburbs that encompasses is the South Hills. When people are looking in our suburbs for rental properties, typically suggest the South Hills due to that T line and T access that takes you right downtown and is a very popular option for commuters. And number 5, The potential upside of the area is a big reason why a lot of investors are bullish on our market and excited to see what the future holds. Pittsburgh is a market where our prices are low right now, but everything is pointing to a takeoff in the near future. Not only is the population growing, new jobs being added, and home prices increasing, but many experts are very bullish on Pittsburgh real estate. Redfin ranked it the number 8th market to hold up best in 2023, and home prices this year are not expected to decline, but they're expected to increase by 5.4%, unlike many other markets and cities. We were just ranked on the top 10 best cities for first-time home buyers, and our relocation market is very hot. I could speak for it myself. I'm a relocation specialist. We are getting so many people relocating from out of the state and even out of the country for numerous reasons. So myself, my family, and a lot of my investors are very excited about all of the opportunity in Pittsburgh and are really taking advantage of our current market with the minimal competition. So a few tips on how to get started is, number one, definitely knowing your strategy. So whether you're looking to do a flip, short-term rentals, or long-term rentals, you need to figure that out first before anything so that you can know what areas you should focus on, since it does vary based on strategy. You also want to figure out if you are looking for something turnkey where you don't have to do any renovations, because these could be two completely different things. Hiring contractors and finding the right people to do your fix-ups at a good cost and knowing exactly where to put the money to get the highest return is one of the most complicated parts of the investing process if you are doing a fixer-upper. So you do want to make sure you have your ducks in a row, you have someone reliable that you could trust, and if you aren't in home improvements and don't have connections for that rehab analysis cost, that's something you need to decide before you put offers in, because you need to know exactly what your bottom line number is and if it's worth investing for the profits you want. And then, of course, you want to find an agent that's knowledgeable in exactly what you're trying to do and the areas and the potential upside and return of each neighborhood. So it's important to get an agent who is knowledgeable in investing and could guide you and literally be your partner throughout this home buying process. I do work with a ton of out-of-state investors, local investors. Me and my family ourselves are investors, and we own a home improvements and roofing company. So if you are looking for an agent that is truly savvy with investments, make sure to reach out, give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email, DM us on social media. However you want to get a hold of us. We love working with investors, people relocating here, and anyone looking to buy in Pittsburgh. And if you want to learn everything else about Pittsburgh, our real estate market, our neighborhoods, and truly what's it like living here, you could start by watching our next videos here. And we will catch you in the next one.